Hey guys, it's Nicki
and Tori,
and you're watching Got Ghost.
This is the part 2 of our Calico ghost town and abandoned mines.
we're about to go into the mine.
So we are actually in one of the mines, the silver mines, right now.
Now this is a mining town, so this mine was literally the reason why this town was built at all. In 1881, 4 prospectors were leaving Grapevine Station, which is now Barstow, California, for a mountain peak to the northeast. They discovered silver in the mountain and opened the first mine.
It was California's largest silver producer at the time.
They built a post office in early 1882 and the Calico Print, a weekly newspaper that started publishing. There was even a male dog named Dorsey that is said to still haunt this town.
The town soon supported 3 hotels, 5 general stores, a meat market, bars, brothels, 3 restaurants, and even boarding houses.
And within just that decade, over $20 million worth of minerals were found in the mine.
In the same year, the Silver Purchase Act was enacted and drove down the price of silver. By 1896, its value had decreased so much that Calico silver mines were no longer economically viable. Some people thought the town was so worthless that they decided to take their whole businesses, their entire buildings, and relocate them to a new spot, maybe a more up-and-coming town.
The town was eventually sold to Walter Knotts. That name might sound familiar. He is the owner and creator of Knott's Berry Farm. He even took buildings from the Calico town and moved them all the way to the amusement park. They even made a ride called the Calico Mine. Hopefully none of the ghosts followed them there.
Ooh. And it actually only was a working mine for about 9 or 10 years. When it was dried up, the town was desolate in 1890. And that brings us up to speed to present day. It's really cool in here because, of course, the mine doesn't get any sun, but that also means it's going to be a little trickier to maybe feel cold spots. We got out our EMF detector so that we can feel around the mines to see if there's any electromagnetic energy. Now, just as a reminder, like phones and things that have receptive energy, those go off, but we're putting our phones away, so nothing should interfere with this.
Let's see if we can get anything on the EMF detector.
So the EMF detector has not gone off like at all in this whole experience, but honestly, we didn't feel any cold spots and we didn't really get any like feeling that there were any entities here, which doesn't mean that there's not, it's just they may not be strong enough to use our devices.
And if you don't know what an EMF detector is, it detects electromagnetic fields, which is actually any sort of like light radiation. Any kind of devices or spiritual beings can give that off. All right, if there are any spirits here, you can whisper into the camera and we will be able to hear it later. We are not whispering at all. We try to never whisper in our investigations so that if you hear a whisper, it's not us. We are now gonna have a moment of silence. If there's anything that wants to communicate with us that is here but we're not detecting, feel free to whisper into the camera and we'll hear you. I think we should do the same thing down there.
So we went ahead and moved over here because
I saw some movement in the light over here and we weren't moving.
Speaking of movement, did anybody see that?
someone tell me what that is. I'm gonna throw up.
So we're gonna also do a moment of silence over here.
What are those taps? We didn't think about it at the time, but it could have been the sound of a miner using one of his pickaxes. So the town itself, this was actually a town known for dreamers. People who had big dreams and big ideas would come here. They wanted to mine gold to fund their dreams. And so it was a huge town with a population of 3,000, which was actually a lot back then, especially for such a small town. And so a lot of people came here to do that and then went home with nothing. It was also kind of a place where dreams were known to die.
And I just got full body chills.
Me too.
I'm getting big chills. I do want to note that it's very interesting that the moment we started talking about not fulfilling your dreams, we both got chills.
Yeah.
Being an empath, I'm getting an overwhelming feeling of sadness right now. And like my eyes are watering.
This was known as a ghost town, not just because of the ghosts that might reside here or the people that died here, but also because people just up and left. Like, it's ghostly because it's empty. Because once the mines dried up, there was no reason to have a population here at all.
Even though we're not getting like a lot of communication or like reaction to our device, I feel like something's watching us and listening. They might not want to communicate, but I do feel like right now there's something here.
And sometimes entities don't have the energy to communicate. They're a different type. Their energy is sourced from somewhere else.
When we were leaving the mine, we accidentally caught this on camera.
I'm not sure if we got it on video, but we did just hear a loud like metal thud. It was down there where we were just...
I'm getting chills now.
I'm having chills. I was about to say that. Okay.
Well, we're still gonna head out. If anyone wants to come with us, you're welcome to. Later, when we were walking around the town, we met one of the workers who told us his own personal encounter. He was in the general store when he heard a metal chair thudding and scraping against the floor. We thought that might be the same sound.
We headed to our cabin, which you might have recognized from our last video. This was never meant to be a standalone video, but we might have stumbled on something pretty insane.
The Estes method. This is the method where we use radio frequencies to speak to spirits.
We're gonna put these out and feel free to move them.
And put some on the bed.
On the bed?
Up there.
Okay.
The REM pod kept going off on the bed, so we put them on the bed. Then we did a small investigation outside, and when we went back inside, we noticed this.
The flashlight is on.
Tori said it looks like James, and using only the letters that were face up when we came in the room, I'm Mr. James.
Yeah. And I came over here and like James like popped out to me right away. Right away. I was like, it's James. It's something James. Like, it's James.
So we're gonna go back in.
Mm-hmm.
And see if we're talking to Mr. James or what. Before we get into the Estes method, there's something we want to note. In the cave earlier, we told whatever was watching us to come follow us. Lots of outlaws would take shelter in caves like this. One of the outlaws in particular who passed through this area was Jesse James and his brother Frank James. If you haven't heard of Jesse James, he was a daring outlaw from Missouri. He became a legend in his own lifetime by committing robberies with his gang. Jesse and Frank were wanted. Like, huge bounties on their head. In 1868, they were actually robbing a bank when everything you could imagine went wrong and Jesse was shot. It wasn't fatal, but it was enough to make them go underground. They fled to California where their uncle lived and spent the rest of the year recovering and bathing in the sulfur springs at their uncle's hot spring hotel in Paso Robles, which was only an hour from these mines. When he was finally in good shape a year later, they went back to robbing banks in Missouri, Iowa, Kentucky, Kansas. They spent over 16 years on the run creating chaos. And then, one morning, Bob Ford with his brother Charles entered Jesse's home at around 8:27 a.m. When Jesse turns to straighten a picture on the wall, Bob shoots him just below the right ear, killing him instantly. His body hit the wall and then fell to the floor, lying on his back. With no time at all, word quickly spread throughout the world that Jesse James had been assassinated. 6 months later, Frank James surrendered. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh! The James brothers have over $3 million worth of treasure that was never found. We don't know if Mr. James is Jesse James, but we just wanted to mention the possibility.
Here, dude, there's something on my bed, which is fabulous for me. It's on my bed. Why are you on my bed?
Blue again.
Hey. James.
Holy shit. Are we speaking with James right now?
Me.
You're James.
Hold on.
Flashlight on.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here, look at me.
Are you sitting on my bed?
Yes.
Hi. James.
I like the guy.
You do? That's Nick. He films us. He's really nice.
The fifth.
The fifth what? Were you murdered, James?
You have no idea.
Story?
How are you doing this?
You're doing this.
Girls.
With us. We're here to listen to you and to communicate with you.
I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Bad.
Can you tell me more about how you died?
He roams here. What's up, yo?
Who roams here?
I'm here.
Hi. Do we have multiple spirits in the room?
Flashlight on.
Yes.
And Bo.
Bo is here as well?
Yeah.
Hi,
Me.
Bo. Hi, James.
Over there.
Where? Show me where you are.
Bad. I have chills.
We're not talking to anything negative.
Bo is bad.
Bo, we are not
Bo.
talking to you.
I have
Go
chills.
away. I have chills too. Go away.
I want to talk.
No.
Follow me.
James, are you still here? James? We would like to speak with James. How?
He's gone.
James, did you leave?
No.
James, would you like
Again?
Again. Would you like to talk again?
Is that okay?
Yes. Do you prefer if we call you Jamie?
For real?
Yeah. Is that okay?
You're saying a lot of things.
I know. I feel like there's a lot of people here. Do you want to tell us about what happened to you?
Over there.
Okay.
Me.
This is going off as well.
Yeah.
That's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I climbed the ladder.
Oh, wow.
Can you?
I can. I've actually been up there, and that's going to be my bed.
You want to?
The temperature detector?
Yeah.
I know that cat.
Jail?
Going crazy. I've heard jail before. Is there a jailhouse in this town?
Legend has it there's a strict sheriff that still roams the town and is said to haunt the jail. He's actually buried in the Calico graveyard with his 2 cats.
James, are you still here?
My name's on the bed.
Holy crap.
It's a strange game.
It is a strange game. This is the first time we've tried it. It's kind of fun though, right? But I want to hear more about how you passed on. I heard you
Nicole.
You're speaking with Nicole now.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Both of us can.
So we decided to take a look at the other Scrabble pieces that we had left out and see if they made any words.
Only card up's been 5 the whole time, and they kept
So-
saying 5. Only card face up, and they kept saying 5.
Try 5.
We did. It spells 5.
We found a few different words, but there was nothing that particularly stood out to us besides the word 5. So we hopped in the car and decided to go explore some of the abandoned caves.
We are actually walking to an abandoned mine right now. It's finally dark. It's scary.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I just saw somebody pass behind us.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. That was like literally insane. The way, like, you kind of see like where you look right here, you can see like a little bit of the residual light.
No.
Just saw like a whole shadow.
I have nighttime blindness, so I actually, I
She can't see.
Past my
anything.
hand here, I can see absolutely nothing
So we're in front of a mine.
that we can't see right now.
Yeah.
And I am honestly more scared of rattlesnakes, bats, bears. Is there bears out here? Mountain lions, because this is an abandoned mine.
Yeah, we're scared. Let's just say we're actually scared.
But we're gonna do it because we do it for you guys. Let's go.
Holy shit, fishing the flashlight.
I am.
What's up there? Bats?
No, what did I see? Give me that.
Careful, because if you shine it directly on them, they'll all fly out.
Oh, fuck.
This might be one of the scariest things we've done.
And we're literally just making it. There's some carvings here. From being so close.
Honestly, they look pretty shallow. Like they're not old, but
Okay, what do you think?
okay, like right here.
Okay, turn off your flashlight, Tori. So we don't. Oh, the backpack? We don't have any equipment.
Okay.
In editing, I noticed something behind Tori.
Okay.
We don't have any equipment.
Okay.
What the am I saying shit or I saw something fly? Holy shit.
That was a moth.
I thought you saw a human.
Dude,
you scared
the way-
You should not have freaked out that bad over a bat. I thought there was a bear coming
They have-
out.
Made me want to die.
They have rabies.
Bats don't attack you.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
we
if they
need
have
to walk
rabies.
back and get our stuff.
We are just getting started. We set up just the flashlight as equipment right now.
Flashlight.
The flashlight.
way.
Yeah, right now. Just went off.
We're back in the cave after the bat attacked Nick's face. So,
We've chosen not to use any of our other equipment because a lot of it is noise based, and
We don't want to scare the bats.
Yeah, since we are in a cave with bats, and also just in general, like loud noises in a cave can sometimes set off like rock formations to fall with the vibration. So we want to be safe.
so we only have the flashlight.
The flashlight just turned on again.
It's been on the entire time. It
Okay,
has
great.
not turned off. yet.
Wild. The flashlight already turned off. We haven't even started contact. We'll have to do the spirit box out loud because we don't have the
It's off.
headphones.
That's off now. Okay.
Flashlight turned off, so something's ready to communicate. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the spirit box, and we are actually going to do it out loud so that you guys can hear it, and then you guys have to tell us if you hear anything that we don't.
Yes. We're also going to put out our little EMF reader.
Flashlight.
Flashlight is on. Someone is ready to communicate. Nothing is going off with this.
Flashlight off.
Okay.
This is one of the scariest ghost hunts we've ever done, hands down.
Yes.
You should be able to hear that fine.
We're gonna start sweeping. If any entities would like to communicate with us, you can speak with us.
Flashlight.
Hi. When you're ready for the next question, can you turn off the flashlight, please? You can also use our spirit box to communicate with us using your energy and the radio waves.
Do you have a name?
Flashlight off.
I think that was a name.
Sounded like a name. Can you repeat your name?
I heard like Emil, maybe Emilio or Emily. Is that right? Can you turn the flashlight if your name is Emil or Emily or something of that nature?
Emilio? Okay.
Flashlight on.
Are we speaking to multiple entities? Turn off the flashlight if you're ready for the next question.
Flashlight off.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for using our flashlight. Do you like the flashlight better than the spirit box? Turn on for yes.
What? This radio station switcher is a spirit box. If you hear us say spirit box, we're talking about this device. Do you understand?
When you turn on the flashlight, it's a yes.
This just went off.
Did you work at the mine?
Are you in the mine with us right now?
Flashlight.
It's a yes. That just went off again.
I feel something around my arm.
It's going off, look.
Are you sitting next to us? Turn off the flashlight when you're ready for the next question.
I'm close.
We'll wait.
I think they mean they're close to you. Because you asked.
Okay,
Flashlight is turning off.
great.
That's
Off.
correct. Oh, I got chills.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Are we speaking to the spirit of Joe?
Robot?
A car was headed our way, so we left the cave. And as soon as we left, the flashlight turned on like it was trying to give away our location.
We're back. Please turn the flashlight off so you can signify that you're ready.
Car's
I know
coming
you're
again.
here.
Turn off the light.
Hi, we're back. What is your name? Do you still live here?
Do you still reside here?
Maybe. Can you tell us your name?
Yes, I can. Who's here? Walk with me. Did you walk with us here?
Did you just touch my shoulder?
Flashlight's going nuts. It's almost turning off.
Is it hard for you to use the flashlight? Oh, it's such a clear yes. Are you touching my shirt?
Why are you here? Can you repeat that?
Flashlight's almost off.
Are these mines dangerous? Yes.
Where the working...
Flashlight off.
Thank you for turning the flashlight off. Were the working conditions what made mining dangerous?
Flashlight on.
Yes.
Did you come to this town to follow your dreams? What the fuck?
Are you angry that we're here?
Is there anything you want to tell us
Flashlight on.
about what happened in these mines? Is there still silver in these mines?
Why didn't you leave?
Did you get hurt in this mine? Yep.
That was clear. That was so clear. Flashlight on.
Did you travel from somewhere very far away to get here?
We have to move on soon. Is there anything?
Flashlight on. Off. On. Off.
Is there anything you can tell us about this mine, or anything you want to get off your chest?
Are you still trapped under that rock?
Call for help. Jules, were you ever found? Car. The park ranger showed up and we ended up leaving the caves. Our experience here was absolutely insane. Were we talking to one of the James brothers? We don't know, but we're kind of excited to find out. Let us know if you guys want us to go to the hotel that Jesse James stayed at while he healed. Could a ghost actually lead us to the hidden treasure? We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in next Sunday's video. Love you guys.